All I ever wanted was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. Somebody help me, 'cause I'm feeling trapped and I don't know what to do. There's no one to save me from this hurt I feel deep within my bones. Did you ever think of me and see the things I did? Sold my soul and everything, I was to the lowest bid. Crawled into your poison dome, yet every single time you got into my mind, you got into my mind. When all I ever wanted was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. So how can I fix this? 'Cause I need to stop the aching in my head. My heart is breaking, yeah, I'm tired of being stuck in the past. Did you ever think of me and see the things I did? Sold my soul and everything, I was to the lowest bid. Crawled into your poison dome, yet every single time you got into my mind, you got into my mind. When all I ever wanted was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. The reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted. So, building somewhat of a routine and momentum with the training videos. So we are in for legs. I'm trying to slowly kind of work my way through the current setup and trainer that me and Mike are doing. So I have changed things slightly, but still very much the same session. Rather than doing calves today, we're going to do those on both push days, because it kind of allows us to do a wee bit more work on the leg day, as Brad pointed out that my quads are going a bit dominant, getting a bit dominant, so I'm trying to keep the symmetry there as much as possible, so there's more hamstring work being added to the leg day, which is today, and then the pull day on Wednesday. So just on a really quick warm up there. I've seen my old coach Andy Scott talking about kind of like doing warm ups just to kind of save time on having to warm up on everything throughout the session, because it's something I don't like doing. It's like really long sessions for the sake of it. But then on the flip of that, one, it's getting cold as fuck, and two, I'm that part in the off season where like injuries and old niggles are kind of starting to raise the ugly head. Like my left hip is starting to tighten up a bit, and I actually have to cut my back session short on Saturday because of it, and I had to drastically adjust last week's leg day. So we've got adductor first anyway, but done 3 light sets adductor and just went from there to the prime leg extension into the prime leg light curl. It's a kind of dual machine, so really easy to kind of jump on it, warm up and then fuck off, and then lunges. So essentially just done 3 sets
rapid, nice and light to get kind of the whole lower body warm and ready and primed for the main part of it, the main entree. To the third movement of the session, so with the adductor, with the plate loaded one we have here in Flex, so it's like HT equipment one. It's a mimic of the hamstring plate loaded one. Did a rest pause there. That was good, but I've not done like heavy adductor work since probably before prep. And I've just felt something click with my lower back, so it doesn't feel god awful, but I'm feeling something. Anyway, and then seat leg curl and the Cybex one we've got. There's two sets there, with the second set being partials into an ISO hold, in which Michael beat me on the ISO, but he wasn't counting out loud like I was. So he's cheated, he's using PsyOps to try to beat me. And now we're on to the Cybex Eagle Lion Leg curl, so two sets. what we've done so far. Since the last time I was talking to myself. Line leg curl, 2 sets there. Kind of staying within kind of the lower end, like 6 to 10, 6 to 12 rep range. Really trying to like focus on the negative on both sets, like really trying to like scoop up on my heel and let the weight pull my heel down. And really trying to fight against it. And then the second set we did a double drop set. And then from there we went into the pendulum. So I've been banned in that since Mike and I done legs with Gaz, because he was banned in it. And the pendulum squat we've got in flex, it's decent. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but because it doesn't have a counterbalance on the other end where the weight is, which should be how a pendulum moves, as one end goes up, goes down, the other end comes up. The strength curve just kind of feels odd, like sticky, but I find banding it just like with simple green band at the bottom and just tying it to the base of the frame kind of then helps match the strength curve to the quad. In essence, we are making it harder as well because you're pressing up into the band, and the green band we use is equivalent to like a 20 kilo resistance. So they were set a 20, I think with 4 plates, and then like 10-ish with 5. I'm trying to keep all like my big heavy compounds away from like the kind of going below 8 reps, purely because, as I said at the start of the video, like I'm starting to get joint pain and hip pain and all this other type of fucking pain, so I'm trying to just manage it as best as possible. And we are nearly done. We've got like essentially two things to do, and then we're finito for the day. But I'm enjoying this leg day thus far. What is next is a zigzag set. So this is from the brilliant mind of Dr. Scott Stevenson, who in my opinion is like the smartest guy in bodybuilding. Anyway, so you're essentially picking 3 movements and you're picking like an anchor movement. Today's anchor movement is the single leg curl behind me. So do a set there, then to the next movement, which is split squats. Like Mike is demonstrating. So we're doing it at the safety squat bar. Numerous reasons. It's allowing us to stay more upright, and then with being a single leg movement, we are wanting to kind of challenge the leg from a stability aspect as well. So then doing it with a safety squat bar, it can just sit on your back, but you still have to stabilise it. And then the way we've got it set up just allows us to kind of put hands on the rack, the handles, just for that balance, and then just drive up and down. We are using a wedge as well to make it more quads. So you're going single leg curl, split squat, single leg curl, leg extension, single leg curl. So everything is to fill your bar. The first 2 single leg curl sets, they are just essentially pumpy reps sets. But yeah, these suck, these sets, so.
One for you. Should be great. Cheers. Pure joy. Ecstasy.
That leg's done. Huh? Dubination or rejuvenation. Legs is done. So that zigzag set really sucked. So we kind of just won on it, just to get over and done with. And mainly so Mike as well. I think if we did that, like he started and I started, I think someone would slow down or speed up. It would have ruined the flow. You know. Oh no, solid leg session. This is like has low as my quad volume, particularly will be. That all in all was 2 sets of the pendulum. Single leg, single set of split squat, single leg extension, single leg in the banded leg press. It's only 5 sets, and I feel burst. And the reason we band the leg press is so as it's coming down, it's kind of deloading off the knee joint. So when you're in the stretch and you're in the weaker spot, it's lighter. But I also find it's helping me get a better range and depth, something Adam showed me, the big man. Capitan showed me was kind of have your feet as low as you're able to on the foot plate, like kind of hip width, but as you come down let your heel lift, so you're kind of lowering it down on your toes. But the depth I'm getting with that is far superior. But what I've noticed with that is, as I'm pressing up, I keep finding that second wind as I press up, kind of through as soon as the heel kicks in. So that's kind of where my thought process was bad in the band. It was like, right, rather than getting the second wind in these sets, getting into like the 20 reps range, band it. So then not only am I not having to use as much weight, I'm really challenging the quad at the end range. And around the knee and all that, I very much believe that like a lot of people need a lot more meat around the knee with the quad. So myself, I'm going a bit of a stretch and then home.